Hello everyone, in previous part we already complete the web API development and then we able to consume it to do login in our Blazor server. And in this part I want to beautify this view and also implement the logout and also showing the user information after the user is authenticated. And also I want to set that the counter is only available for admin and the weather is only available for user. If you remember, we already have the user with role admin, and later we will create another user with the user role. So now let's start it. And in previous part, I forgot to commit it. So let me commit it. Part 4, commit all. So we have our checkpoint in here. I can close it. And let's start with the beautify our login page. Layout, where is it? Pages, login. And then for the updated UI, I will send you the link in the description for you to download it, because we don't want to talk too much about the web design. Okay, I will just give you this and you try to implement to your site. And for the component, basically it's a same. It's just a UI revamp. And if we try to open it, the UI should be like this now. It's more proper than before. And now in our home page, we will showing the user information in here. And again, you can also download this source code for the view. I just put in here. Okay, this is the style. I can minimize it. And yeah, we have a new property in here. Property string email rule token, and then date time token expired, and date time current time. Oh, this one should be current time. And we need to have private asynchronous task logout. Okay, now the error is gone. It's better to see. And first, let we inject the JSON Web Token authentication state provider. Okay, this one, auth state provider. And then we will initialize this value when we initialize the page. So what we do is we will having a private asynchronous task initial values. And we are getting the state in here, auth state provider, get authentication state. Okay, basically we trying to get the current user. For user state use. Oh, I need to await it. Wait. User. Okay, nice. If the user identity is authenticated, then we will populate this value. First, for token, we need to inject access token service. Access token service. This one token is come from access token service get token, and therefore email. Why is it? Oh, you need to await it. For email, we need to get this from the claim. User claims first or default x type is equals to claim types. Do we need to? Oh, we need to have this using statement. Okay, this one using security claims, and then email. Okay, we try to get the value here. And then for role, again, we will try to get the role. Okay, this is what we set before in our API, and we try to retrieve it. And then for expiration, expires, user claims first or default type is a JWT registered claim names. Okay, do we need to? Okay, we need to have this one, this namespace, and expired. By this we are trying to getting the expired date value, and we try to parse it. Long try parse expires, and we will have a var expired here. So the token expired, it's come from the time offset from Unix time second. Okay, expired, and then we try to convert to local data time. Nice. Now we just need to call it on initialize asynchronous and await initial values. And for current time, I think we don't need it for now. We can just keep as it is, just ignore it. And maybe we try to implement the logout also. I'm not sure if we already have logout there. Await out service. Do we have out service here? No. Out service with capital A, and then logout. Okay, we don't have, I just created logout. I want to have it on my out service. We will have a public asynchronous task logout. But this logout is for removing and disabling the refresh token from the server. But for now, we don't use a refresh token, so I think we can just leave it like this. It's okay. And now I want to set this counter is available for roles admin. Yeah. The capital must be same. And then for the weather, I want this to available for user. And then anytime the unauthorized user trying to open this page, they will automatically redirect to access denied. Okay, nice. Now we are able to see the user information, the email, the role, what token currently we use for access token, and the date of this token is expired. And if we see on the counter, nice, we are able to see the counter, and we expect not able to see the weather and automatically redirect to access denied. Nice. We got the access denied. So if we have another user with the role user, they should able to see this page. And maybe we just try now. I want to register new user. Try it out. User@gmail.com. Password is user. And this one is a user with capital U. Okay, good. Now I want to log in again. And in this case, I want to have user. Sign in. Okay, we have a user role. And let's hope there is no issue. Nice, we're able to see the weather. And if we try to open the counter, we got access denied. So I think it's enough for this part. The refresh token we will implement in the next part. So I just commit it. Okay, and the next is our final part. We will implement the refresh token and consume it. So let's take rest and continue to the next part. See you.